There are so many interesting Chinese dramas released in the year 2022. In this video, I will list the latest historical time travel Chinese drama that aired from January to July 2022. Please remember that the order of this list is not by rank. Number 1. The Queen System. The female lead, a modern-day actress, found herself in the game called Queen System. She became a newly married concubine in the ancient imperial palace. From then on, she embarks on a journey to become a queen in order to go back to the modern world. Number 2. Foodie Queen. The female lead is a modern food vlogger. After getting his head injured, she found herself in ancient times as the newly married wife of the emperor. In order to survive, she used her cooking skills to cure the emperor's distaste for food and impresses everyone in the palace with her delicious creations. Number 3. Spoil My Potta Girl. The female lead is an archaeology student. While visiting a historical site, she suddenly transported to ancient times and was accused as a spy by the male lead, who is a prince. In order to prove her innocence, she has to attend a clay pottery class. However, she was accidentally entangled in a chaotic battle, and the only way for her to return to the modern world is to participate in this battle for succession. Number 4. My Villain Husband. The female lead was transported to the world of a novel, where she becomes the wife of a villain. In the novel, her fate is betraying her husband and dying at his hands. In order to avoid a tragic end, she decides to do her best to please her husband and have a good relationship with him. Number 5. Led Astray by Love. It is a girl's love or lesbian drama. The main lead finds herself transmigrated into the world of historical comics she was reading. And there, she accidentally meets and befriends the Empress, which is the other main lead. And in the process, she was entangled in the middle of political war where enemies wants to overthrow the Empress. Number 6. Lord Uncle, Let's Get Married. The female lead accidentally summons the male lead, who has two forms, which is human and half-demon. Due to the female lead's ability, she accidentally bound a contract with him, leading them to enter a daily battle of wits and will. And during the process of forming an alliance, they gradually fell in love with each other. However, the male lead has to stay away from her in order to suppress his powers. Number 7. Sassy Beauty. The story is about the female lead and celebrity Cyan. She found herself transported into a virtual world and becomes a low-ranking maid. The story revolves around her completing missions using her skills and makeup. And that's how the main story starts. Number 8. Struggle, Princess Concubine. The female lead suddenly found herself in ancient times. She transmigrates to the body of a peasant girl who was about to force herself to marry the young prince, which is the male lead, through a marriage contract. The story revolves around the female lead trying to break the contract and gradually falling in love with each other. Number 9. Love Potion. The female lead is a modern doctor. She suddenly becomes an abused noble lady in ancient world. She meets her powerful fiancé, the male lead, and found out that he was poisoned. It was then that their deal starts. She would cure him, and he would support her. And as time goes by, they gradually get closer and fell in love with one another. Number 10. Please Don't Spoil Me. The story is about the female lead who accidentally entered her own novel and became the consort who has a tragic fate. She found out that she must follow the plot, and so she tried her best to enter the cold place while avoiding a tragic ending. However, the emperor, who has never been close to a woman, became interested in her, and that's how the main story starts. And that's the latest time travel Chinese drama that aired from January to July 2022. Thank you for watching.